Mississippi State taking. Josh Hubbard, a great three-point shooter, but this is a Mississippi State team that struggles from the three-point line. Cam Matthews just a 20% three-point shooter, but knocks it down.
Bama for three, and a chance for four. Chris Youngblood knocks home the first points of the night for Bama. A bank first three-pointer. Feed from his guard and Kugel. Now they're working left side Matthews, and a delayed offensive foul is going to be whistled as Nelson got knocked to the deck.
Alabama did a good job getting back in transition defense.
Here's Philon of the drive, gets down the lane, stops, pump fake, shot up and good. To get anything done from the perimeter. Here's Bama with front court with it with Sears. 7-6, State with the early advantage. Sears working behind the back with the dribble, stops, looks, far wing for Mo. He says, I'll try it, why not?
Mo Diabate was the first Alabama player in Coleman Coliseum before the game, and what was he working on? That, the three-point shot. Got up hundreds of threes before this game ever started. Pays off as he knocks down the open look.
Another bank first three and gives Bama a 9-7 advantage. Hubbard, though, trying to answer near side. That's no good. Bad looking shot. Mo clears it. Mo bringing it ahead. Stop it on the wing. Lets traffic come by. Trying to back his way down. No. Fires it to Mark. All alone. That was a bank first threes for the Tide.
The problem is he can make those 30-footers. I don't blame him for taking them.
Bama works it inside to Mo. Pump fake. Shot. Block. Got it back. Put it in.
From Aiden Sherrill. And Jaron Stevenson gets called for the foul. Not a lot of contact on that over-the-back call.
Nwoko with the basketball, looking for Delquan Warren. The guard couldn't get it to him. Pivots, couldn't get it to another teammate. Now finally feeds it off near side to Murphy, trying to back his way down on Mo. Good luck with that. He'll feed it over on the right side to Nwoko. Baseline jump hook, no good. Sherrill, good defense, gets the rebound, gives it off to Holloway. Has a 16-9 lead, but the top scorer last game out for State is on the bench with 2 fouls with 12:09 and ticking time left here in the opening half from Tuscaloosa. Nwoko pivoting, struggling to get it to a teammate. Hands it off finally to Jones. Gives it over far side to Warren. 7 to shoot. Warren looking onto the far wing. They'll drive. They'll put up a tough baseline jumper. It's an air ball caught by Diabate. Jones and Warren. Warren with the basketball, feeding it off to Matthews. Now to Jones near side. Jones will drive across the lane, kicks it to Matthews, top of the arc. Takes 2 dribbles to his right, stops midway down the block, looks into the low post, feeds it off to Murphy. Murphy trying to post up on Youngblood. Spins, backs his way down, Walt. Got away with it? No, they did call the travel on him. So loud, couldn't hear the whistle. He threw the ball away anyway. It was going to be a steal by Grant Nelson, even if it had been called a traveling violation, but thankfully it was.
Well, it was a great job defensively by Chris Youngblood at 6'3", guarding a 6'9" center. Forced the turnover.
Here's Philon with it, center of the floor, over to Sears, near wing 3. Man, that's pretty.
Mississippi State has not had much on the offensive end. You know where they're going to go with Hubbard back in.
Philon with the basketball for Alabama, going to his right, drives down the lane, high out the window, no. Cliff, absolutely yes, with a follow. Here comes Philon front court for Alabama with 9:17 and ticking time left. First half here at Coleman Coliseum. Philon of the drive, stopping, circling, back out to Sears, to Cliff, back to Mark. Mark spins off the screen, gets into the paint, stops, gets mugged, bounce pass into the corner, goes to Stevenson. Jaron fires one to Philon, all alone, 3. Knocking down another bank first 3, their 5th on 9 tries. Down to 9. The Tide hurries the other way, though, to Cliff at the top of the arc. Takes a dribble, gives it off to Holloway. Aiden dribbling away from a double team, weaving through traffic. Fires it over to Mark, all alone. Good night, that was pretty. Holloway to Sears for another bank first 3.
And a wide open 3.
Matthews trying to answer, can't do it. Rebound snatched out of the air by Nelson. Hands it off to Mark. Sears front court, crosses to his right, splits defenders down the lane. Look out for the train. Grant Nelson right down Main Street, throws it home. Timeout Bulldogs. Hughes with the basketball, kicks it over onto the far wing. They'll throw it into the low post. It's batted away and stolen. Here comes Sears the other way. Mark driving the lane, stopping on the left block, backing it out to the wing, going baseline again, flips it over his head to Nelson. Now to Youngblood. Man, is it a fun day at the office. Bama should get another try. Youngblood on the wing, looking to Cliff, back to CY. He'll try one. That's fine.
Does he love playing against Mississippi State? Had 7 threes in the first matchup, and he is hot here in the first half.
Phylon will bring it ahead for Alabama with the Tide on top by 18. LeBaron cut off, trying to drive right, hesitates, gives it off. Youngblood, he'll try one. Shooting fish in a barrel right now.
Playing with so much confidence.
Phylon working between the circles, goes left, goes right, dumps it off inside to Mo, and he'll throw it home.
Thought he should have dropped it off to Chris.
Drive, cut off, pivots, fires it over to Sherrell, to Youngblood. Bounce pass to Sherrell, into the lane, off the window and in. Here comes Phylon, behind the back with a dribble, into the lane, outside Stevenson. One more to Sherrell, one more to Youngblood. Let it go, baby. Fouled, shot wouldn't go. 3 shots upcoming when we come back. 42-19. Tide rolling here in the opening half on the Crimson Tide Sports Network.
What he should, letting it fly when he touches. they're all layups right now for Chris Young.
Trying to make it 45-19, and he does just that. He's only got 4 points. 45-24, Bama with a lead. The lob to Cliff, and he throws it home. What a beautiful feed from Art Sears. Holloway running the other way. Holloway, little shake and bake move, gives it off to Sears. Mark getting hacked at by Harris. Mark driving, stopping, firing. Holloway, deep 3.
Well, you got to pick your poison. You had Chris Youngblood in the corner. Had to decide if you were going to guard Chris Youngblood, who's 4 for 5 from 3, or Aiden Holloway, the leading 3-point percentage shooter in the SEC.
It's it off, Stevenson, into the corner, Youngblood, fakes the 3, drives, dishes. Mo, one more to Mark, why not? What a half he has had along with his teammates. Buzzer sounds, half ends, and the Tide rolls to the locker room with a 53-27 advantage.
Coach, your thoughts in the first half?
Yeah, much better start. You know, our number one thing on defense was we got to start with a sense of urgency. I thought LeBaron's sense of urgency tonight was way better than it was against Kentucky. You know, Hubbard had 38. First time we played him, he's sitting at, what's he got, 4 right now, I think? 6. He's got 6, which a lot better than 38. So I've sensed urgency on him. We've done a better job taking care of the ball and getting ourselves quality shots, too.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Roger. And thank you to Cook's Pest Control. Cook's, a great partner with us here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network. They bring us Coach Oates at the half. And what a half it has been. Sit out to Phylon on the wing. Back to Mark. 6 to shoot. Down to Cliff in the post. Lays it up and got it to go. Omori back to Sears. Mark on the wing. Gives it over near side Nelson. Going to the rack. Able to finish for another big slam. Grant with 4. Basketball out to Nelson. Back to Mark. Thought about a 3. Now will drive. Gets to the rim. Off the glass and in.
Murphy able to hit a high degree of difficulty shot at the rim.
Holloway. Now Sears. So good when he's so good. 17 for Mark Sears. Himself feeds it to Youngblood. His turn. Too strong off the back iron. Rebound run down by Nelson. To Sears. To Holloway. Over to Youngblood. He'll let it go again. He'll make it this time.
Don't want to give him 2 opportunities. Alabama gets the offensive rebound.
Between the circles. Holloway looking low. Nothing there. Has it. Feeds it near side. Stevenson for 3. So everybody else is having fun. Water not trying. Another bank first 3 for Alabama. Working away from traffic to Kugel, top of the arc for 3, no good. Rebound claimed by Sherrell. He'll hand it off to Phylon, who brings it front court. Bama 68, State 38. Phylon on the drive for the Tide. Kicks it in the corner. Stevenson, another 3, another make.
Be shocked if they did. They're getting after it on the defensive end. Alabama's got to be strong with the ball.
Bama will inbound it to Cliff. That's a good idea. Throw it up where he can get it. Now here's Youngblood. He'll try a three. That's a good idea. Throw a team where he can shoot it, and he makes another bank first three for Youngblood. Right wing to Warren. Into the corner they go to Kugel again. Throws a pass at the feet of a player, and up 30. Diving on the floor is Youngblood. They're going to call a foul, though, on Chris, I believe, coming over the back of Jones. But what an unbelievable effort on the part of Chris Youngblood.
You are exactly right. Up huge in this game, and Chris Youngblood, the veteran fifth-year senior from Tuscaloosa, comes out of nowhere, dives for the loose ball. Love the hustle in this situation.
Gets to Nelson, hands it off to Sears. Mark driving down the lane, whips a pass into the corner. Stevenson another three, and he's made 3 in a row. First threes on 37 tries. Sears looking, gives it off. Phylon driving, hangs in the air and gets it to drop for 2. Not enough, though, as Bama leads at 83-55. Nelson driving baseline. Reverse layup. Got it to go. What a move. Tight window there for Grant, but got it to drop. Rebound tipped into the hands of Sears. Here comes Mark running the other way. Over to Youngblood. It is absolutely insane what he and Mark are doing tonight. 27 for Youngblood, 19 for Mark, and the Tide continues to roll on. That is a Bama career best for Chris Youngblood at 27. Great call behind us.
He hasn't eaten either.
Yeah, neither either. Here's Bama going to Sears. Top of the arc, 3, no good. Rebound tip twice, grabbed by Cliff, and he lays it in for 2. Lob that was too high, and here's Bama running the other way. Phylon sets up near wing 3. Bottom. That one looked good. He now has 16. Holloway driving, puts it up high off the glass and in. 32. Holloway in the corner to Sherrill to Holloway. Holloway near side for 3. There we go. Fitting, isn't it? This from the right wing.
Alabama with 20 made threes in this game. This one, an old school three-point play by Mo Diabate.
Diabate looking near side to Max. Thought about a 3. He'll drive, he'll look, he'll feed it over to Phylon. Phylon to Holloway. Bottom. Free Bama. 48 seconds remaining.
And Holloway running offense, trying to get the ball to Max.
Sherrill for 3. It's another one. 22 of 45 from 3. Bank first, and then some.
Aiden Sherrill been a little bit cold from the three-point line in this game. One of the only Alabama players that has, and he finally knocks one down.
Hubbard misses the 3. Final 30 seconds, and Hubbard's not even going to run to the other end of the floor. Phylon will dribble it out. Final 15 seconds of this ball game. The Tide will not try another one. 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1, and Lord help, strike up the band. Was awfully popular. A 3-rammer jammer night ain't bad either. 111-73 is your final. The Tide rolls to another win. Alabama now sitting at 23-5 on the year, 12-3 in the league, with Florida's loss all alone for second place in the league race with 3 games to go, 2 behind Auburn, with a matchup with the Tigers still to come in the regular season finale. Post game in a moment on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield.
By Cook's Pest Control. Give pests the full court press and call Cooks today to protect your home and business from pests and termites. A moment ago in the Crimson Tide locker room, Chris Stewart joined by the head coach of the Crimson Tide, Nate Oates.
Coach, congratulations. You wanted a quicker start. You absolutely got one, but I don't know that they ever stopped. It was a heck of an effort tonight in this win.
Yeah, no, I thought our sense of urgency to defend Hubbard at the beginning of the game was significantly better than the first time. I thought LeBaron was really good on him. Some other guys came in, did a good job. Sears did a good job on him when he was on him at times. Sears was moving the ball, had 21 and 10. Obviously see why. It was great for us. Second time, I think he had 7 threes the last time we played them, yeah. So he shot it really well both times. We moved the ball well against them. Obviously scoring 111, making 22 threes, good offensive game. I thought defensively we were there in the first half. We still got to get that sense of urgency no matter what the score is. I was a little unhappy with giving up 46 in the second half, but really good first half on defense, all around great game on offense. Only 11 turnovers for the game. I think we had 7 or 8 at the half. I remember right. So second half we didn't really turn it over, moved it around, and scored it pretty well in both halves.
Coach, there's a lot of guys we could talk about, a lot of stuff we could talk about, but I thought maybe one of the most indicative things of the whole night, about 10 minutes to go, you're up 33 at the time. There's a loose ball at midcourt, and Chris Youngblood's diving on the floor to go after it. I thought you were going to run out and hug him in the middle of the play. I mean, it was unbelievable effort on his part, which was kind of what you got the whole night. Yeah, I think he's trying to set a tone. I think you saw him kind of trying to encourage some of our guys to play better defense in the second half. So he's been a really good leader for us. He's trying to set the tone of what this is supposed to look like. That's what it's supposed to look like. Grant Nelson was diving on the floor the other game. The save Grant had right in front of our bench last game. He had another one tonight. Like those seniors, as hard as Sears is playing, Cliff didn't have the rebounding game he had. Didn't get the minutes he got either with us being in the lead. But with his rebounding last game, I think those seniors are sensing the season's coming here, to a close, and it's time to pick it up, and I think they're doing that. You got one more home game, but before you do that, you got a trip to Knoxville this weekend, and that's a great team as well, Coach, but another opportunity to take a step forward and to very much stay in the SEC race, and you may or may not know by now Florida lost. So you're all alone right now in second place, still 2 games behind the Tigers. I'm assuming Tennessee won tonight. I believe so. Yeah, Tennessee's good, obviously. They were ahead. They play hard. They play physical. They're I think, number 1 in the country in defensive efficiency on Ken Palm. So we're going to have to take care of the ball. Our offense is going to have to be really good, but we're going to have to get stops. Our offense is a lot better when we're playing off stops. So our defense has to be elite when we play these guys, and we're going to have to lock in. We'll give them tomorrow off. We'll come back Thursday, have a good practice, make sure our legs are fresh after a lighter practice Friday. Go up there, and we got to be ready to go. Thank you for the time, as always. Congrats again on the win. Thanks. Appreciate it, Chris. Roll Tide.